are you trying to start our first fight? We've never had a fight.
I'm Hanna Dietrich. I'm a sophomore biomedical engineering major.
I'm Olivia Grasso. I'm a sophomore history and foreign languages and linguistics major.
I'm Ellie. I'm a sophomore writing arts and public relations major. Oh God. One thing you want your roommate to improve in.
Okay, one thing we want Ellie to improve.
What?
I don't have any issues. I really don't.
I don't believe that.
Oh wait, you play a lot of show tunes.
I don't know, I don't really think I have any roommate concerns, more like, I feel like you should be less hard on yourself.
You need to stop worrying about everything, every little thing that bothers you. I think you need to learn to let things go. And then you need to stop letting things bother you so much, because I think it can affect your mood and your outlook on life, and I think ultimately can have an effect on your happiness. And I want you to be the happiest person you could possibly be.
Thanks, Ellie.
What is one thing about living with me that might be challenging or frustrating?
Honestly, you're great to live with because you're so patient, and I require a lot of patience. Just when you don't tell me things or act like you're not telling me things, that frustrates me. That's the only thing.
Okay.
For me, sometimes I feel like I bother you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like people are always coming over to see me, and like I'm coming back in and out all the time, and I feel like I'm bothering you sometimes with that. That's not your fault. That's just a challenge that I like.
Yeah.
It's challenging sometimes to know how to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I know what I mean, but
Like
Your hair on the floor.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I used to get so frustrated when we were in the freshman dorm room in a triple that there was just so much hair on the floor, and we knew it was yours because it was
No one else
It was
has
red
red hair.
and it was 2 feet. It was like 3 feet long. So I would gather it all up in a ball, and I would put it on your bed or on your desk, and I would wait and watch for your reaction. You never gave me one. You would always just take it and throw it out.
Why would I give you a reaction? I know it's a problem.
just everything about it was just passive aggressive.
Yeah.
I think that like you challenge me as a person. Like I always have to be on my toes. Like always. Like when I come out of the bathroom, sometimes you're just standing right there and you terrify me. And so I feel like I just have to be like high alert all the time, ready to just like.
Is that why you go to bed at like 10?
What did you first think of me when you learned we were going to be roommates?
Okay.
Well, okay, you go first then.
I have 2 first impressions. My first impression when we were texting, and we first went online and found out we were roommates, is I was like, oh, I feel like I have a lot in common with this girl. Not like that other girl who I don't have much in common with. And then when we started rooming together, and you tried to put up a tapestry to like box off your area, and then you were going to bed at like 9. And
I was exhausted.
And I remember, like, I put down that I go to bed past midnight. I can't live like this the whole year. My first impression of you, found you on Facebook. You were dissecting something in your profile picture, and I was like, this girl's weird. And just thought you were weird. I would show your picture to people with the lamps on, and I'd be like, this is gonna be my roommate. And I'd be ready to like, tell me, like, she's weird, right? And they'd be like, she looks nice, but then, when I moved in, you were already there, and I walked in, and I was like, this girl is very nice. You said hi to me, and I was like, this is gonna be good.
I thought you guys hated me, which is why I was never there.
I think once we started getting ice pops,
Yeah,
became
the
more
ice
social.
pops.
Pro tip, freshman year, buy those $5 freeze pops that you can get at Walmart, ShopRite, anywhere.
You find them in the juice aisle.
Yeah, people make so many friends. People want to cool off, and ice pops is a great way to do it. It's cheap, fun, and easy. What is your favorite roommate memory this year?
Oh, I had a horrible day, but like an amazing day at the same time. And I was going to sleep and we were talking, and then we had this thing where we scratch each other's backs, and it's the best thing ever. We just fell asleep, and it was just the best thing ever because like I fell asleep like super calm. So that was my favorite memory in the last 2 weeks with you.
I was awake. I was waiting. I was awake the whole time.
I fell asleep.
I really like our Christmas traditions, like listening to the music together and doing holiday crafts and things like that. It's just that togetherness that really makes me happy.
One thing about you, I don't know why I said it like that, was when I was going through the really hard time. I was really upset about my grandfather and his dementia, and you just sat there and you related to me and you talked about your own experiences with your great-grandfather. We didn't talk about how hard it was, but we talked about the funny stories that come from having a grandparent with dementia. Mm-hmm. And it was just a really nice conversation because I was upset, but we were able to put a positive spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm excited for this question.
What was the best part about living with me this year?
See, it's a nice question.
It's hard though. Too many good parts.
Hard. Okay.
You're so fun. And you bring a lot of life into the apartment. Because me and Hannah are kind of much more sedate than you are.
Sedate.
And then Hannah,
Thank you.
you're very solid. So
I feel like
you need that too.
I feel like nothing would work without Hannah. Like,
Yeah, you guys can cook dinner tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. And we need the old grandmother
Yeah.
to tell us when we're all being too much, too crazy.
A little bit extra. We all need each other. Without one of us, honestly, it wouldn't work.